get start or initiate to the extent of going to a sophisticated place like Downing Street. And the image of Igbo, British government looking at it very well, it does not seem too clean. You know what I mean in terms of caliber of people that should have taken up that kind of weighty issue that has to do with a nation succeeding from Nigeria. I have reservations which I heard on that issue, the way and manner, like they were going for a rally or they are going for a demonstration, they were going for that. It looks like they are trying to make mockery, of the British Empire in quotes. So I mentioned it without even knowing that they have already put a question mark to it. The image of I'm not trying to bring him down anyway, but what he portrays, from that level where people begin to see him as somebody, who is more qualified. For me, I thought Professor Banji Akintoye, should have been in a position to carry out that particular task instead of Igbo. Igbo has this similarity of promoting a kind of a toutish image, and the British government would not want that. And secondly, they would have been able to know that it will be a form of attack and misrepresentation or lack of exposure, because IPOB cannot do that, even though we came under the British colonial system. We cannot do that. We have already moved a bit from where they are presently now. We have moved to another level entirely. So Igbo for me was an embarrassment to the British government, to the British Empire, because they expected a more sophisticated corporate world renowned personality, that would have commanded a certain influence. But for you to go to a particular gate and the gate is open to you and somebody give you an acknowledgement, well, if that's the process, but I don't think that is the process. For you, them taking him back to the Senate means that everybody have to agree before they can now say, okay, go our separate ways. But it's not going to be possible. The North will not buy into that. The Sultan of Sokoto is saying that I have 23 oil well in Biafra land. I cannot let go. That Nigeria cannot break. So referring them is just a kind of making mockery of the agitation. Yes, because they will not feel like this is actually what it means or what it takes to they will not listen, but IPOB never did that. They feel that Yoruba own London, Yoruba get London, it's possible, let us go there, it will happen. But they have been, no matter how you look at it, the Yoruba agitation support from British government has been damaged already. They can never, it has been damaged. They can't repeat that kind of process again. Because referring them is just telling them they are not interested. But nobody in this world can come out and tell you that they are not interested in anything that has to do with Biafra. They know who we are. We are the ancient Hebrews, the black African Hebrews. Nobody can come and point fingers on our face and tell us Britain cannot be able to acknowledge us. They have already acknowledged Biafra. They know. The whole world knows about Biafra. Yoruba agitation was as a result of envy of the success of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is it. It was as a result of envy. It came from that angle. So, but they couldn't wait to learn the required expertise to be able to navigate the process and be able to begin to have that followership that is required both locally and internationally. There's nobody, and I'll tell you that Igbos are getting more popular every day. It tells you that there is no country in this world you will go, the Igbos are always close to the system because they are very significant in the system. But the Yorubas are not like that, even in Nigeria. Nigeria presently now, you can see what they are championing. They have left the legacy of Awolowo. They have embraced, the legacy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that comes with, Owoda. And that Owoda is not seen to be productive. It's not a thinkable system of regeneration. So it is very difficult, for them to beat up a standard. But yes, somebody was just saying it. They just came from war, 5 years or 4 years of, bombardment, and they are just there. How did it happen? Go to them. They say Nigerian government should go to them. Go to these people. There must be something. So they need to sit down. I've said it very clearly. Now, Nigeria should just remove pride and imitate Igbos. As simple as that. Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, whatever they call themselves, they should just disengage and follow the footsteps of Igbo. At least, and learn one or two things. You can't just go to down streets and cause the Yoruba nation that kind of embarrassment. Very, very big one. Professor Banji Akintoye is there, who is supposed to, who has that exposure, who have that courage, who have that character, who have that, qualification to present such a thing before the British government. You are bringing somebody that is linked to tout. I don't want to use that word, but his image is that of thuggery. So the British system felt that it's an embarrassment to them. So, and they have to tell them, please, can you just try somewhere else, please? Nobody, they can't do that. See,
they indicated they are not in support of that movement, that they should go back to their legislation.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. When they're trying to, they were trying to be more courteous. They were trying to be courtesy. They were trying to exhibit, civility by using choice words. Please, can you go back to the entity you said you are rejecting? You are not qualified. The only people that is qualified for restoration and recognition has always been the same people the world is waiting for. They knew, the British government knew. The reason why they said after 100 years, people should go is that they wanted Nigeria to wait for some time and see whether Igbos can be able to transfer expertise to other races, to other tribes. That was why the British said, okay, let us romance for 100 years after that. But unfortunately for them, they brought conquest into reality, and the fate of it now. And look at say, where is Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Where is him now? Come and settle this thing. Where that we found? Whatever he's using it to, but see, don't play with the people who understand. This guy told them that it looks as if you don't know that Igbos understand democracy and politics more than you people that they claim me say Awarawani. Which one be Awarawani? You guys, I know politics. These people know politics more than you. They are the one that brought independence to Africa. They know what to do. But you can see the gang up always trying to fragment, always trying all their happiness, all their joy is that they are trying to separate. Usually the Asari Dokubo likes and begin to say different things. But that resistance has come to a stop. The social media has broken and exposed. And that is why you see the North now, they are beginning to be very careful. The North are very careful. Oh. The Nigerian system is very careful. The judiciary is very careful. Everybody is being careful because that thing you are trying to see how you are going to do another manipulation on has become very delicate. Nnamdi Kanu is a delicate being pursuing something that can bring about total emancipation of the black man. I've always said it, not Yorubas are going to benefit from Biafra. I've told you, it is not a joke. They are going to benefit from Biafra. The Hausas are going to benefit from Biafra. We have tried the Yoruba man, failed. We tried Hausa, every types of Hausa, failed. The prince is still there, printing, waiting. Because, you see, God may not have destined an Igbo man to be president in Nigeria, but God might have destined Biafra to be a model that black race, black Africa, black kingdom can always follow that footstep. There's a reason why I said no, hold on. But these people, because of crude oil, you denied yourself reality. You denied yourself truth. You denied yourself knowledge because of what you eat. Bros, crude oil has never helped Igbo man. Go and check the record. Igbo man has never benefited from anything that has to do with crude oil. Those who are benefiting from the crude oil, how far? We can do without this crude oil. Igbos can do without crude oil. 100%. Japan has no crude oil. Didn't they survive? Where are they today? They became more sophisticated. That's simple because they learned expertise. They grabbed something and run away with it. Now the black race, Nigeria have everything it takes to transform Nigeria by leveraging on the ingenuity of the Igbo man. They carry documents, go Britain. Britain said no. Why are you taking? I was saying it yesterday. They said no. Even if it's inside gate, they drop out. You don't drop out for gate now, and that's where it ends. We cannot go to Britain and say Britain want to separate from Nigeria. That's rubbish. We started because it's an independent movement. You want to free yourself. You don't bring a British ideology inside it. Irrespective that we know that they were the colonial masters. No, that's why they tell you, say they went to school. They were this and that, and they cannot understand what it means. You want to be testing Nnamdi Kanu, you want to do what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. But when it matters most now, they are exposing themselves. If not that, assuming there were social media during the Nigeria-Biafra war, social media alone would have defeated Nigeria before the weapon come. Look at it. They have been ruling this country for how many years now? So what they are seeing, they are trying to see how they will manage themselves. But unfortunately, the damage has been done. What I want to tell Igbo is that summon courage. Consult the IPOB worldwide, international. Let them tell you how they go about it. Thank you.